Hello.
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 No tilt today,
No
mister.
tilt today, because welcome. This is
Uh-oh.
episode 9 of the What If NgoVo Convo What If reactions to episode 9. I'm not going to redo that one. That's just, it is what it is now.
It's what
I've
it
realized
is.
What If throws me off every time, no matter what. Because I'm like, I know the spiel. Not for when we...
Not when we do this.
When we do this. Where two stupids make it. Is it? Do I say? You know what? We're
It
just
makes
here
a
to
hype.
react.
This week was hype. This week is hype.
It feels that long. It feels like a long day, and it's been. But yes, because two stupids make it hype. Because oh my god, this was the finale of the What If series, and we're just reacting. Because oh my, we're gonna get into it. But I'm one of your hosts, Harrison, and I'm joined by Veronica Vo. This
right
way,
here.
yes, I got it. But if you're new here, this is our What If reactions to the What If series. Oh,
series.
God. Okay, I'm terrible. But yeah, if anything, we're gonna be talking spoilers for sure because it's the last episode.
Yeah.
So if anything, just go watch the whole series. We'll talk about it more, but we'll give our quick thoughts, and we'll do a full recap afterwards, probably next week at this rate. But this is just the reaction to the episode, and then we'll do a full season wrap up. Review, just wrap up.
Just a
like
wrap up.
Reviewing. Yeah, we'll just talk about it, what we like, what we didn't like. But so yeah, if anything, you can watch every episode on youtube.com or listen to it as a podcast by searching up NgoVo Convo, NgoVo Convo, if you don't know how to spell our last names, on your podcast service of choice. And like I said, in this episode, we're going to talk about episode 9. I've said that multiple times now because I want to make sure you get the idea that we're going
on
to talk
episode
spoilers.
9.
We are on episode 9.
Spoiler alert.
But yeah, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Mooch off someone. Go buy or do that 2-week thing. It won't take you that long.
Yeah.
These episodes, it's short and sweet. 20,
30
like
minute episodes.
Names.
Yes.
Yeah.
See what you did there.
But yeah, 9 episodes, 23 minutes.
20 to 30 minutes each episode.
30 minutes, actually about 30 minutes.
About 30, yeah.
It's longer than a typical TV show because no commercial
no ads,
stuff.
yeah.
But Veronica,
Harrison,
non-spoiler thought of episode 9. What did you think?
So before watching this, there were TikToks saying that everyone wanted Kang the Conqueror to come in and squish Ultron and be like, "Hey, I'm the big bad for this phase."
I never got those.
Oh,
really?
you never got those?
I
Yeah.
never got those.
People wanted Kang to just come in, smush Ultron, and then the Watcher just reverse everything, and that's what people thought.
This is why people should. This is why
people should not theorize.
This is why
anything.
Not theorize or write episode. That is so basic. I would have hated that.
I know. And, people's standards are a little too high again. And here I was just thinking that it's going to be a good episode because it continued from 8. So I figured I didn't think that I would see Captain Carter again. But here we are seeing Captain Carter again.
Yeah.
I think what confused me was I
was going to say before we...
Go ahead.
Yeah. Before we get spoilery, if anything.
Oh, yeah. What were your non-spoiler thoughts?
I thought it was good. I thought I had fun. I was like, wait, this is really cool. Overall, fully action-packed. This is this is the typical Marvel level of here is the big bad. Here's how we're going to have to deal with it. Here we're going to have an ensemble, blah, blah, blah. It was it had that mini Avenger feel where it's every Marvel somehow built up a whole thing in 9 episodes, and it felt reminiscent of that. Not on that. Obviously, the scale is different somewhat.
Scale is smaller,
but it mirrored it.
Yeah,
it's still it still followed that. But I had so much fun watching. I thought it was really good. It felt like there is a moment throughout there were moments throughout the episode where I'm like, this could have been Age of Ultron.
No, I was thinking that too.
This could have been Age of Ultron, and I would have been very happy with it. Like, not it doesn't have to be like infinity level, but I think that's the other thing. It was like that's hard. I say that now, but it is also there's things that tie in with that. But we'll delve into that in like 5 seconds. If anything else, we could just jump in now.
We can jump in now. It was action packed. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, go watch it. It was really fun.
We are not going to edit the word spoiler. You can stop with that. If you're watching us, this is Harrison's just
I'm doing the SpongeBob imagination thing, as if
we would edit
spoilers now.
Spoilers.
If we ever do, it's gonna be the most jank thing ever, and I really hope
I know.
In Comic Sans.
Yuck. Okay, enough with the hand thing.
All right, spoilers. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, one. I think it's hard to say with Ultron because I say that I'm like, oh, this could have been Age of Ultron, but also the impact is because we have so much Marvel knowledge now.
Oh yeah.
MCU built up to this point is like they pull certain things to where it's like I think the Infinity Stones still play that this is gonna cause issues on a multiverse level still. Yeah. So I say this could have been Age of Ultron, but also maybe not
been
because
Infinity War, Endgame, like it could have been any of those movies.
So if anything, it just mirrored it. That's the other thing. These 9 episodes mirrored a buildup of characters. I somehow got attached. By the end, I'm like, wait, I know all these characters. This is really cool to see them together again. Yep. This is what? How?
Yep. And it's funny that they all saw the Watcher. They're like, who are you? What are you?
Yeah.
I especially love Thor's reaction to it.
You have been
grabs.
And he screams just like he did in Thor 3.
Yeah.
They had a lot of things that were like that reference. Oh, dialing back to the beginning. Yeah, one, I didn't expect to see Captain Carter again, but also I guess not where she was at because she was essentially in Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool. I was like, whoa. Because again, we'll probably do like a top MCU movies. I don't think we have yet, have we?
No, we have not, but we should.
Pin that.
Been pinned.
But Winter Soldier is one of my top, if not my most favorite.
Oh, but same. Sebastian Stan is
beautiful. So seeing that whole sequence at the beginning, even though it was just like a twist, it was just it gave me like that. I love that opening scene every time. It's just so cool. I love that movie. So anything related to the movie is beautiful. So yeah, I didn't expect her to come back, but I'm glad she
did.
But but it's also kind of, we called it, they brought back everyone, and that's where the whole lineup happens with the whole revolving thing. So that was cool to see. The only person I was curious about how they do it, and they just kind of did it, Gamora.
Yeah, they just
did it.
Pulled her. Yeah.
They're just like, hey, here. I wonder if there was supposed to be an episode about that. But like you said, what the missing episode was dealing with Spider-Man, right? I think.
Yeah, the missing episode was dealing with Spider-Man.
Possibly.
So she possibly could have been in there, and then they just when they cut it out.
That universe just, in that one she beat Thanos, and then
she was like the Infinity Stone, like
destroyer and all that.
Destroyer, yeah.
Because she destroyed them all, yeah. But it was just fun to see everyone react together.
It was the Avengers again.
Essentially.
Except they were the Guardians of the Multiverse.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, not the Guardians of the Galaxy. Ha 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 ha.
Ha. Funny, the Watcher.
Funny Watcher. What was your favorite part? Did you have a favorite part or multiple parts in that?
I think the sequence where Doctor Strange was fighting Ultron, that was probably one of my favorites.
Yeah. That was animated really cool. Like it was really dope.
Was. He was just nuts.
Absolutely.
He was absolutely nuts. Yeah. But also the sequence where Black Widow and Captain Carter, they were fighting Ultron, and they switched they went under him, and then you saw the shields go
Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah.
I thought it was really cool.
There was so much action.
Yeah, there was so much action though.
Yeah.
I think my favorite, another one was Thor, where he says "Viva Las Vegas."
Viva Las Vegas. And
Ultron. Oh, I've never heard this cry before.
I've never heard this battle cry before, and I was like, me neither, but I like it.
I think Chris Hemsworth had a lot of fun with this. I think they just let him go. Sure. Honestly.
Yeah, it's like I wonder if he really did just ad lib everything. So.
I mean, he's funny in real life, so I wouldn't be surprised if he just ad-libbed the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure that's where they got Viva Las Vegas.
Vegas getting recognized. I love it.
Yes. Did you have any favorite fights, scenes, sequences?
That whole last part when they had to, like, essentially they were trying not to let him think when after they it was kind of combined, but when they have the Yellowstone, oh my god, can't remember what it. Soulstone, yeah.
Soulstone?
Yeah. When they were fighting over that, and they just show like it was just cool to see, like, they're already fighting, but then it's just on the ground. It's like, oh, they're trying to go for it. But I just thought that was a really cool, like, moment, if anything. And of course, I think the coolest I think that moment when, like, Black Widow had the arrow.
Oh yeah.
When it was like going straight, and all of a sudden they focus on his eye, and I was like, oh, they're gonna cut. They don't.
They didn't cut.
They didn't cut right away, and I was like, oh, and it was just cool. Like he yanks it out, and then it's just taken over. I like how at the end Doctor Strange every time somehow figures it out.
Yes,
like,
he does.
We don't get enough of that yet, and I think we will eventually over time.
Oh, but next year perhaps.
Yeah. 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 It was.
It's cool how he like figured it out and crystallized them.
Yeah, and it's just like here we have like this pocket dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Pocket dimension. I was like, oh, here we are.
Time travel's weird.
Yeah.
Time is weird.
Multiverse theory is a bitch.
It really is.
Yeah, that was. I think just the only gripe I guess overall with this episode was actually not too much. It just kind of sucked that it took all of that just to get to this point, but also I get it.
Yeah.
But like I said at the beginning, you have some sort of attachment to each one of these characters because you got to spend time, 30 minutes each, essentially getting to know their life. You know,
definitely a slow burn, and like people probably didn't catch on that it was gonna be where the watcher would like pick people. We didn't really get that vibe either.
We also our Susameter was definitely on the wrong person.
Yes, it was.
It was 100% on the wrong person.
It was not on the watcher.
It was.
I mean, it was, but Susameter was probably.
It was on the watcher, but it should have been on Killmonger.
Oh my god, I know that man.
The twist at the end where he like, I mean, it was already since the moment he held like the Ultron's head, yeah, or the helmet or whatever, and I was like, interesting. Oh, and at the end it's like, interesting. He takes the armor. And now it's between him and
Vision. What's his name?
Zola.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Vision. I was just gonna say Vision with Zola's
with
head
Zola.
on it.
Yeah.
In the
infected.
Stomach.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought it was very action packed. It was honestly a good payoff. If they did what TikTok does, no. It's not just TikTok. I'm sure it was on the internet too.
I'm sure it was on Reddit.
I think people just want to see Kang, but Kang has to be on the big screen. This is just that series that's just supposed to get people accommodated with the idea of multiverse.
With multiverse, yeah.
People
just want to see Kang so badly, but
I mean, me too. I do too.
I mean, in like 5 years, we'll probably see him.
He'll probably. You think they're gonna? This is a whole nother topic. This could be like the
no. They might do like the Thanos thing where they sprinkle. At the end.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They probably do that. It could be Internals. Who knows? We get a sprinkle of that. We'll find out.
We'll see.
But focusing on episode 9. Any other thoughts though? Anything you want to point
I
out?
wish there was one more episode. I think 10 would have been a good
but do you think
spot.
Do you think it would have been, if it was that Spider-Man episode, do you think that would make a difference? I don't think it would. if anything, do you think the episode should have dealt more with the ending?
I think it should have dealt more with the ending.
Yeah.
I wasn't. It's not rushed, but I felt like I think 3 for fighting Ultron would have been good. 3 episodes.
Because the last episode was essentially that.
Just the beginning. It was like the end half, like second half.
Oh, you think it should have been like a 3-act type deal?
Yeah.
Versus 2?
Yeah.
Because this was a 2-act then, if anything, right?
Yep.
I actually feel like this would have been fine, because I would be worried if they had another episode if they just dragged things out too much. And I feel like what if what if it's just one of those, oh, just get to the point, we get it type deal.
Yeah, I guess.
Because it depends on how they handle it, you know? Like,
That's
what
true.
else, what more do you want? I guess.
That's true.
Yeah. Do you just want it just because it's just that nice rounded 10?
Yes.
I knew it.
Wow.
Hey, 9 is just 3
number.
threes. That's a nice square. It's a nice square. 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1. 3 by 3.
No. Let's do it by 10. 10 is good.
Oh my gosh. But if anything, we'll just say more of our final thoughts on the full season. But I think overall, episode 9 was fun. It was a nice payoff. It was better than I thought. It got my
my attention.
Got my attention. Sure. I would like to see more of these what ifs. I'd be curious if they would do more, but because right now I know a lot of people are like, oh, is there going to be a second season? I'm like, people just always assume there's going to be a second season for a lot of things.
Yeah.
But
there shouldn't be one for this.
I don't think there should be either. If anything, this is a good multiverse intro. I just want to see more just because I'd like to see more of like other comic stuff, but I can deal. That can tie in with the big movies. That'll probably be cooler. Yeah. But a bigger multiverse, because I want to point this out really quick, is I can't wait for this one.
Oh.
And I really hope for yours.
Oh, I'm wearing this one.
I know. I just noticed at the end. I was like, Deadpool.
Oh.
And
you mean deadlift?
We should totally get sponsored by Tea Turtle. Lamau.
Yes. Wow. Look at those pecs.
Oh, no.
Got him.
I'm not gonna address that one, but I can't wait for this. That's the thing. I can't wait to see more. But in the end, I just want it should be live action. So overall,
also Venom. Can't wait to see more Venom.
The full disclosure: we have not seen the movie, but
we've seen the credits.
So that will probably be. We'll probably talk about that in the next one.
Yeah, we'll next time.
Because that's multiverse stuff right there. Mm-hmm. But other than that, do you have anything else you want to add for episode 9? No?
Got nothing. It's our last episode, our last Friday What If series reaction episode.
Yeah. And we just do a wrap up and we'll see how we handle other stuff. We have some stuff down the line, but we'll see. Other than that, if you don't have anything else... Man, that's not gonna die.
I know.
Because other than that, I'm just gonna cut you off. Thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. Well, if those are online, just kidding. But Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, and Twitch at NgoVo Convo, NgoVo Convo. If you don't know how to spell our last names, blah blah blah. Haha. But if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button and notification bell to get updates for when we upload. And subscribe.
Please do. It's a big red button and the like button, not the dislike button. I'll find you. I'll hunt you down. I'll use your IP address.
Damn. But yeah, just let us know how we're doing. What you want to see next. And other than that, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.